Over to Africa, where M23 rebels killed at least 140 people in the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo last month. This comes from Human Rights Watch, that has been said in a new report, calling it one of the worst atrocities since the group's resurgence in 2021. Witnesses told HRW that Rwanda-backed rebels executed residents, including women and children, in at least 14 villages near Virunga National Park between July the 10th and the 30th. Survivors described people being hacked with machetes, shot at riversides and bodies thrown into the Rutshuru River. Families were prevented from holding funerals. HRW said the true toll may exceed 300, echoing UN findings of at least 319 deaths in the same period. Rwanda has denied supporting M23 or involvement in the killings. The massacre comes despite a US and Qatar brokered peace process. Talks have stalled after M23 accused Kinshasa of failing to honour commitments. HRW is urging sanctions and prosecutions for those responsible, while on the other side, Belgian Foreign Affairs Minister on his visit to Congo laments the lack of progress in peace process between the M23 armed group and the Democratic Republic of Congo, which is devastating the eastern part of the country. Let's take a listen in to what he said.
Nous sommes confiants, nous voulons l'être en tout cas, dans les processus de Doha et de Washington. Mais nous sommes aussi lucides et nous devons l'être, en reconnaissant aujourd'hui qu'un mois plus tard, la situation sur le terrain ne s'est pas améliorée, qu'il y a toujours la commission d'un grand nombre de violences.
M23 rebels have killed at least 140 people in the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo last month. This comes from the Human Rights Watch, a report written by the humanitarian group. This is despite a peace process that has been brokered by Donald Trump's the United States and Qatar to end the conflict in the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo. Witnesses have told the advocacy group that the Rwanda-backed rebels summarily executed local residents, including women and children, largely from the Hutu ethnic group in the Rutshuru area near the Virunga National Park. Of course, devastating news coming out of the DRC conflict that has been going on since M23 resurgence in 2021. Of course, there has been multiple alleged massacres that have taken place during the M23 campaign against the DRC people. There has been a total of killings that exceed 300 since this July. This is in the backdrop of ongoing peace negotiations brokered by the United States and Qatar. Thousands of people have been killed in this conflict and hundreds of thousands of people have been displaced. This is statements from the UN. They've also previously called it the world's worst humanitarian crisis coming out of the DRC. There was hopes of a peace deal, a Donald Trump and Qatari brokered peace deal. However, these negotiations seem to be fluctuating. Okay, we now move over to Europe for our next story, where hundreds of fans greeted a member of Irish group Kneecap at a London court today, where he sought to dismiss a terrorism charge for allegedly displaying a flag supporting the Iran-backed Lebanese militia Hezbollah. Mokara, originally charged under the anglicised name Liam O'Hanna and known by his stage name, is accused of waving the yellow Hezbollah flag during a Kneecap concert in London on the 21st of November in 2024. He's also accused of holding a Hezbollah flag on stage while shouting "Up Hamas, up Hezbollah." NECAP have previously stated that the flag was thrown on stage during their performance. The 27-year-old was charged in May under the Terrorism Act, which makes it a criminal offence to display an item in a manner that raises reasonable suspicion of support for a prescribed organisation. That is all that we have time for, but we will continue to bring you more news updates